the second piece.
Okay. So can you put -3 into the first piece? Give me the result, please.
Yeah. Okay. So for -3 right there, you should be able to be using okay, so after -3, you should can you help me out?
You're using the top piece. You're gonna put -3 in for x into the top piece.
Okay, 3 times -3 is gonna be a -9. -9 plus 7 is 2.
It's not 2. Try again. And you're allowed to use a calculator.
Okay. Okay. That's gonna be a -2.
It is -2.
Yep.
All right, now put -1 into the second piece.
Into the second piece. Okay. -1 plus 7 is gonna be a -6.
It is not -6. Remember, the variable is in parentheses. It's really parentheses x squared minus 5.
Okay. So okay. So a -1 that goes into the x. I don't know.
You're putting -1 in for x in parentheses.
Okay.
Try it again.
Okay, -1 times 2, and -1 times 1 is gonna be -1 plus minus 1. Alright. -6.
Again, it is not -6. So you're not entering it
Well, I
like
did that
this.
because x squared right there, -1 squared times -1 times 1 is a -1.
That's true, but that's not what we're doing. We're doing -1 squared.
Okay, -1 times -1 is a 1. And then 1 minus 5 is gonna be -4.
All right. Now do f of 0, please.
Okay. -5.
It is -5. Good. All right. Do you have this written down on your paper?
I'm getting it down.
Okay.
There we go.
Do you have everything down?
Yeah.
We're now going to do part B.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to use those
Uh-huh.
two pieces of the piecewise function, and we're going to put these x values
Okay.
into the function. So you've got to put -1, -2, -3 into 3x plus 7, and give me those y values, please.
Okay. All right. -3. Okay, for the first box, I got myself 4, 1, and -2.
Okay, that works. Now do the same thing for the second one. Remember that x is really in parentheses.
Okay.
Go ahead and calculate those, please.
Uh-huh. All right, I got myself -4, -5, and another -4.
Okay, very good. Any questions on how to do that?
Nope.
Okay, so the next thing here is we're going to graph it. The symbol here, the less than, that's an open circle. Do you remember that from class? You seen that before?
Yes, I've seen that before.
Okay, so we're going to go to our graph on the right here. We're going to graph those 3 points. All right, so we're going to start with 1, -1, 4, and that's an open circle.
Okay.
-2, 1,
Yeah.
that's a closed circle.
Okay.
-3, -2, and you're going to graph going down.
Okay.
Go ahead and get that down on your paper, please.
All right. All right, I'll get that down. Okay, I wrote it down.
Okay, now on the other side, we're going to start with a filled in circle. -1, -4, 0, -5, and 1, -4. We really don't have enough to keep graphing this, so we really need to make the table a little bit bigger here. We need to add a couple of more
Okay.
points to the table.
All right.
So could you calculate those new points for us, please?
Mm-hmm. -1 and 1.
I agree with the -1. Try again for 3. 3 squared -5.
Okay. 4.
That is 4. Okay, so we're gonna graph those two, -1, 3, 4. We got sort of a U shape going up.
Okay. So I should write it down.
Yes, please.
All right. Okay, got it down.
Okay. Let's move to something else now. Let's go to this number 2 on the other side there. And
Okay.
yeah, we'll look at this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go. We're going to
Okay. Identify your transformations of hx and from the parent function fx from x squared in the order they occur.
yeah, so a couple of ways to look at this here. One is there's this 1/3 inside parentheses. That's the first transformation. Then there's the negative, and then there's the +3. That's the third transformation. Can you tell me what any of them do?
Which one of them are right?
No, can you tell me what any of them do? Do you remember any of
Well,
these
for
from
them,
earlier?
they are in a transformation, so they turn into fractions.
No, I'm asking you if you know what any of these do.
Yes, they because for them, what they're supposed to do is that they're supposed to be able to be making sure which one of them is the parent function.
No, I'm asking if you understand what the 1/3 does, the negative out in front
Yeah,
does,
I
and the
know what the one
+3 does.
third does. Yeah,
Okay, what does the 1/3 do?
the one third is used. The one third is used for uh the one third is used for solving for x like that.
No, it's a stretch or compress.
Okay. Okay, stretch and compress. All right. So I will write that. Should I write it down?
No, I'm asking you to give it to me verbally because you haven't given me the right answer yet. So I don't want us to write it down. So how about the negative? Maybe you know what the negative does?
Yeah, the negative is going to be used for the negative is used for a. Should I be able to say what a parent function what the parent function is for -2?
No, it's already given. It's x squared.
Yeah.
How about the plus three? Do you know what the plus three does?
It increases by 3.
Okay. So none of those are correct. So let's go through them together. The 1/3 is a horizontal compress
Okay.
by 1/3, and this
Yeah.
affects the x value.
Okay. Let me write it down. Okay, got it down.
The negative is a reflection over the x-axis,
Okay.
which affects the y value.
Okay. All right, got it down.
Okay. Plus
Hmm.
3 is a vertical shift by 3, up 3. And this
Okay.
affects the y value.
Okay.
Let me know when you get that down.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it?
I'm almost counting it down.
All right.
Okay, got it down.
All right. So let's graph the parent function first at number 1.
Okay.
What is the parent function
Parent function for the
for this problem? Yep.
parent function is going to be horizontal compressed by 1/3.
That's not what I'm asking for. What is the parent function?
Fx equals x squared. That's the
Okay,
parent
so
function.
y equals x squared. All right. So let's make a table.
Hmm.
X and y, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2.
Okay.
Could you give
Okay.
me the y values for these?
Y value is 2, 1, 0, -1, and 2.
I'm asking you to put these x values into the function.
Okay. And then multiply them. Got it.
I'm asking you to put them in for x here, please.
And then after that, then I have to solve it, right?
I'm not, I just want what's the values in the table, please.
Okay. For y, it's a 4.
Okay,
For -1, that's going to be a 1,
all right.
0, 1, and 2.
That's not a 2. Try again.
Oh, sorry about that. It's a 4. Sorry about that.
All right, can you graph these for us, please?
I'll grab them. So I'll grab them down, Matthew. All right, got it down.
Okay, does your graph look something like this?
Yes, yes.
Okay, very good. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these values and we're going to modify them with the transformations, okay? So the
Okay.
first transformation we talked about, what is the first transformation? Go back and look at your notes, please.
Horizontal compressed by 1/3.
Okay, so you're going to multiply every x value by 3.
Okay.
So give me those x values after you multiply them by 3.
That's gonna be a -6 for y.
Just the x values. You're just multiplying the x values.
It's a -6x.
It's just a
And for
number.
like,
There's no x.
okay. Now 1 times 3. -3. Mm-hmm. 0.
Okay.
Um, a 3, and then for 2 times 3, that's a 6.
Okay. Now give me the next two transformations.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
What are the next two transformations?
The next transformations are reflection over x-axis from negative from over x-axis -2.
Okay. What's the next one?
And vertical shift up 3.
Okay. So for the y value, we're going to do two things. We're going to first negate it, and then we're going to add 2.
Okay.
Or sorry, add 3. 3? Yeah, we're going to add 3. Okay.
Okay.
So for each of these y values here on the left, you're going to negate it and then add 3 to it.
Okay. Okay. -6. So I should add -6 plus 3.
That is not what I said. What do you remember about what I said?
Multiply
Anything?
by 3.
No, we already did that. We're going to
Yeah,
take each y
word
value.
2, but I don't even know what that says. It says with the N at the beginning and then a K at the end.
Well, that's why I'm talking. Okay. You're going to negate each of these y values. Then you're going to
Okay.
add 3 to it.
Negate. What does that mean, negate?
It means to make it negative. Change the sign. If it's positive, it goes negative. If it's negative, it goes positive.
Okay. So okay, I got it now. So for the positives right here, I put them in positives.
Let me give you an example. Let's say
Yeah.
the y value is 8. Is
Okay.
8 positive or negative?
8 positive or negative. That's a positive, but you switch to a negative.
Okay, and then you're going to add 3 to it. So what does that become?
That's gonna be -5.
Okay, so I'm asking you to do that for each of these y values here, please. And give me
Okay,
the result.
okay. But before I do that, I have to go charge my computer.
Okay,
Mhm. All right, I'm back.
right. I'm not going to explain what I want you to do again, so please do what we talked about.
Okay, let me do it by myself. I got it. Okay. All right, I got it. I
Okay,
now
go
got
ahead.
it. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep. A four goes into a -4.
Nope.
That's what I did. A -4 plus 3. That's what I do.
Okay, so I just want the y values. So give me the first y value.
Okay. -1 for y.
Okay,
Yep. So let me do the other ones. 2 for y.
okay,
3 for y.
okay, keep going.
Yep. 2 for y.
Okay,
Yep. And a -1.
okay. So I want you to graph these points on the next graph, please.
Okay.
Let me know when you've done that.
Okay. All right, got it down.
Let's take a look here. Does your graph look something like this?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All
Okay.
right. The next question asks about even, odd, and neither. Let me go ahead and snip that in here. Do you remember anything about that from,
Yeah, I know the even and odds.
can you give me an example of even, odd, or verbal description of
Yeah.
what that means?
Odd is 1, even is 2, odd is 3, even is 4.
No, these are functions. It's not that you're talking about numbers.
Yeah.
They're not the same.
Okay. So this the function right here, this one is gonna be a the function is gonna be a it's gonna be an odd.
How do you know that?
Well it's because that for the second problem that we're doing for the second problem it says 1/3 x squared plus 3, so 1/3 is going to be the odd.
No, that's not correct at all. Even functions they have y-axis symmetry.
Okay.
So if you imagine something over the y-axis that's the same on the left and the right,
Yep.
is this the same on the left and the right here, what I've drawn, roughly?
On the left and the right.
Yeah, is
Um
the left and the right
well,
roughly the
one is
same?
taller and the other one is shorter.
I mean, roughly, Sourish. I mean, I'm not a computer
Well,
here.
roughly, yes.
Okay. So if it's the same on the left and the right, it's considered to have y-axis symmetry. Odd is if it has origin symmetry.
Uh-huh.
So it would look something like this.
Okay.
So imagine you were to rotate about that point. Would the graph look the same? It would. So look at what you've graphed and tell me if it's even or odd or neither.
Okay. It's gonna be an even.
It is even.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So let's see if we can do number 3. So I'm going to go back and grab the function.
Okay.
Right. So first thing they want you to find is h of -3. So they're
Okay.
asking you to put -3 in for x. Will you try calculating that for us, please?
33 for X. Yeah, I can I think so. I can do that.
Okay.
But you're gonna need I think I can try.
All right. That's good.
All right. Okay. Okay. H -3. Okay. So for that right there, -1/3 X. Okay. Okay. Negative. Okay. -1. Right. That's gonna be Matthew.
Yep,
That's gonna be um that's gonna be a 4.
it is not 4.
Why
Are you,
I
are you
tried with
using your
that.
calculator?
Yeah, so I'm doing.
Okay, why don't you
I,
give it one more
I
try?
yeah, what I did is that okay. 1/3 times -3. That's a 1 right there.
Okay,
And one times and then 1 to this to the exponent of 2, that's a 1 times 1 is a 1, and a 1 plus 3 is a 4.
so 1/3 times -3 is -1 squared. What is -1 squared?
-1 squared is gonna be a 1.
Okay, and then you negate it.
Uh-huh. And then plus 3, that's gonna be a 2.
Okay,
Okay. So I write that down.
I write that down, yeah.
Okay. And now for 0 right there, the
Yep.
0.
Yeah, why don't you do H of 0 for us?
Okay, the 0 right there. For what you do is you just okay, the 0 right there. Mhm. A 3.
It is 3.
Yep.
All right, how do you feel about what we did today?
Yeah, feel comfortable.
Okay, we'll stop there for today's lesson.